Okay, so in this video training, I'm gonna give you my favorite script for creating Facebook, Instagram ads that convert. Pretty much you can use this script on any promotional material. It's one of the best scripts for me. You can use it in video ads, you can use it in written ads. It's really simple to understand and it's very, very easy to use, yet it's extremely powerful. I call this fill in the gaps script, the story-based ads. And the reason why this script works so well is because it makes it very easy for you to tell a story. Why stories are important. In the Targeting Academy, what you've learned so far is how to run ads on social media. And if you think about why people browse social media, if you think why people even go to the movies, why people read books, why people buy those magazines, is because they're looking for a good story. And I was guilty of underestimating the power of stories, but basically stories are everything. For example, if we open Casey Neistat channel, he's making, I'm not sure how much money, but I'm pretty sure he's making at least 7 figures per year. And he's making that type of money through visual storytelling. He's making videos on YouTube. He's telling stories about different topics. People are watching the videos and he's making a bunch of money from his YouTube revenue, maybe affiliates, and maybe who knows how many sources of income Casey has. But the main point here is that through storytelling, Casey Neistat managed to establish himself on the internet. He positioned himself as one of the most engaging to watch vloggers. And he makes videos about literally anything. There is another reason why you go on social media. You go on social media to look for gossip, right? For example, you want to go on social media and see how your best friends spent their weekend. You want to see who went to which restaurant. You want to see what your favorite celebrities are up to. You're looking for gossip, but within the gossip, there is usually a story. For example, if I open Conor McGregor Instagram, I'm gonna see, oh, Conor went to a dinner with his son, right? So there is a story within this post. If I browse his Instagram posts, I'm gonna see that he threw a happy birthday for, I'm not sure if this is his wife or his kid, but I can see like a room full of balloons. I can see the presents he bought. And if I go out with my friend, this is something that we're gonna talk about. I'll be like, oh, did you see that Conor McGregor bought like his girlfriend a Chanel bag, etc., etc. So stories and gossips, they're kind of like connected together. And some of the best advertisers, some of the best media companies, even like in Hollywood, they use stories to sell. They use stories to sell the movies. They use stories to sell records. For example, if a rapper gets shot and if he releases like a new album, if there is a song where he talks about how he got shot, a lot of people will buy the record just to hear the story. If a rapper has a beef with another rapper and he releases a song where he disrespects the other rapper, a lot of rappers will, a lot of people will buy the album or they'll buy the song because they want to hear the story, right? So when we go on social media, some of the best advertisers are telling stories. For example, this is a story based ad by Billie Jean. And for me, it was a very good ad. I won't spend the whole presentation to read it, the whole video to read it, but he starts with a story. I started kindergarten when I was 5 years old and finished college when I was 22. That's 12 years of education. I thought would prepare me for lucrative career. I was wrong. I blame my lack of success on the pedigree of my degree. I was lying to myself. So basically, he tells the story of him going through the formal education and how the formal education felt him. And a lot of people will relate to that story. For example, how many of the people who read this ad went to kindergarten? How many people who read this ad went to college? Pretty much a lot. So this is the target audience that Billie Jean wants to appeal, right? So the ad goes on, and on and on. He has a call to action. But however, story ads are all around you. I'm just gonna ask you to go to the Facebook ads library and search for your competitors and search for people you look up to. And you're gonna see that pretty much all of them are using stories. For example, I'm not sure if I'll be able to find one by Tai Lopez, but he uses stories a lot, so go on the Facebook ads library and just like search for your favorite influencers or competitors and just try to see what stories are they telling. I know also Frank Kern uses the story-based approach a lot. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to find any ads that he's running right now. But use the Facebook ads library and just try to see the ads that appear to you and try to analyze what's the story they're trying to tell, because a huge majority of the most successful ads are story-based ads. If you want to appeal to a cold audience, the best way to do it would be to tell a great story. And I'm just gonna show you my favorite framework. So basically, this is a fill in the gaps script. I gave you a lot of scripts, plenty of scripts in this online course, but this one is my favorite because it's like super simple. I'm not a native English speaker and I can use it. With this, I can come up with ads on the go, and it's very, very powerful. It's very easy for people to understand what I'm trying to convey. So it has 8 steps, and I'm just gonna go through all the steps. So once upon a time there was this is the first step. The first step sets the stage, and it gives the audience an introduction to the character, place, situation. It's kind of like the background. The second step is every day. This sets the routine or norm. It showcases the ongoing issues or pain that the character or situation experiences regularly. Then we come to one day. The incident, something significant changes or becomes apparent, prompting a reaction. Then we have step number 4. As a result of that, those are the immediate consequences of the 1-day incident. Then we have step number 5. As a result of that, this is a casting effect that amplifies the previous result. And here we escalate the issue. And in step 6, we introduce the solution attainable only through the offer we want to sell or we want to position on Facebook. And here is where you introduce your product or service as the unique solution to the escalating problem. So basically, with this script, you tell people who you are, you tell the accident you're facing, the problem you have, you tell what obstacles you faced, and you tell how to solve the problem. And this solution is attainable only through your offer, right? I know for this moment it might sound somehow intimidating, but it's very, very simple, and I'm going to show in a second. So step number 7, here's what the offer will do for you. And here you explained how the solution will affect your target audience, your target market, and you could explain the product benefits or the service if you're selling a service. And of course, step number 8, this is very, very important, extremely important step. You need to tell people what they need to do next. You introduce the call to action. At this point, you need to compel the audience to act immediately, And another extremely important thing here, you need to introduce urgency or scarcity. Because if you don't urgency or scarcity, your campaigns won't work. You need to make people act immediately. So basically, you can say that we have limited quantity availability, or you can present urgency and you can say that the offer is available only for a limited time. So introducing urgency and availability is extremely important because this is what will make or break a campaign. You need to give the reason why people should act immediately. If you don't do it, people won't act. So if you can take away just one thing from this whole online course, is that whenever you create a marketing campaign, you need to have either urgency, either limited quantity available. Ideally, you need to have both. This will just dramatically increase your conversion rate. And this is something that I've been using for years. And the results on my campaigns without urgency and with urgency are just very, very different. It's kind of like you have a friend who lives in the same town for years. He's never leaving your town. But you have another friend who is in town for just 3 days. And both of your friends message you. The first one is, let's see each other. And the second one tells you, let's see each other because I leave in 3 days. And you might never see me for like 11 years. I'm going to Japan or something. Who's the friend that you're gonna spend your night with? I'm pretty sure that you're gonna go out with the friend who is leaving because he is giving you a reason to meet him tonight or in the next few days. So you get the idea. So this is the script, but how do you actually use it, right? So basically what you need to do is just like take the script and fill in the gaps. So once upon a time, and I did it for you here. And I did it for you here. So I'm just gonna show my script. Once upon a time, here I was a broke student fresh out of university. Every day I was browsing the internet looking for a way to pay my rent without asking my parents for money again. I decided to find a way to make money on the internet. I tried dropshipping, but it didn't work. Then I decided to start a social media marketing agency, but it was way too difficult. But luckily, I found a new way that made me 5,843 just 3 months after starting. If you're somebody who wants to do the same, I created a free masterclass that shows you the exact steps I took. To register for the masterclass, click the link and sign up today because I'm closing registration in 2 days. So this is extremely simple. You just copy the text and you fill in the gaps. And of course, you can use ChatGPT. And I created the prompt for you. So here how it goes. I'm working on a story-based Facebook ad. Here's more about me and my story. Here you need to insert your story and you just need to say, could you use this story and fit it into this storytelling framework? And ChatGPT will do the work for you. And here's the story I gave ChatGPT. I'm single dad. I struggled with my sleep because I had to raise my daughters. Due to bad sleep and obtaining bad habits, I gained a lot of weight. My doctor said that I need to fix my sleep because I'm endangering my health. I've tried many sleep solutions, buying expensive mattresses, using supplements, but nothing seemed to work until I tried the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet for sleep and productivity. It's the thing that completely changed my life. I have a spelling mistake, sorry for that. I decided to create a book helping people get started on the Mediterranean diet. Because I'm new to the online thing, I printed only 200 books. And here I tell ChatGPT, could you use this story and fit it into the storytelling framework? And here I just do the story. I just do the framework. And so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna paste it. And let's see. So once upon a time, a dedicated single dad who in his quest to raise his daughters faced restless nights and developed troubling sleep patterns. He woke up exhausted, feeling the weight of sleepiness, of sleepless nights pulling at his shoulders. His energy levels plummeted. As you can see, it's pretty good ad. You can use this script to write a really longer ad. You can use it to write a really shorter ad, but it's very good copy. As you can see, you can simply copy it, paste it, or use it as a script for a video ad. Another AI tool you can use, it's called Bard by Google. It's bard.google.com, but I think you need to have a Google admin account. I'm not sure. So if you have it released in your country, you can try it. But again, you can go to Bard and asking the same prompt. Yeah, and so once upon a time, there was a single dad named Joe who struggled with his sleep. He had to raise his two daughters on his own, and he often stayed up late working or taking care of them. As a result, he was exhausted all the time and couldn't focus on his work. He also gained a lot of weight. Every day, Joe would wake up feeling tired and groggy. He would drag himself through the day, and by the time he got home, he was too exhausted to do anything but collapse on the couch. He knew that he needed to fix his sleep, but he didn't know how. One day, John went to the doctor. The doctor told him that he needed to fix his sleep or he was endangering his health. John was determined to find a solution, so he tried everything he could think of. He bought expensive mattresses, tried different supplements, and even went to see a sleep therapist, but nothing seemed to work. Finally, John heard about the Mediterranean diet. He did some research and found out that the diet he had been shown to improve that the diet had been shown to improve sleep quality. He decided to give it a try, and it was the best decision he ever made. The Mediterranean diet helped John to lose weight, get better sleep, and have more energy. He was finally able to focus on his work to be the father he wanted to be. He was so grateful for the diet that he decided to create a book to help other people get started. The book is called The Mediterranean Diet for Sleep and Productivity. It's a comprehensive guide to the diet, including recipes, meal plans, and tips for getting started. John is only printing 200 copies of the book, so you want to get your hands on one. So if you want to get your hands on one, you need to act now. Here's what the book will do for you. Help you lose weight, improve sleep quality, give you more energy, help you focus and be more productive. Here is what you need to do next. Click the link below to learn more about the book. Order your copy today before they sell out. Link to the book. I hope this story helps you create and as you can see, it's like amazing ad. Of course, you can like rework it for your product, but this story framework is just amazing. And if you want to shorten it, you can try, could you shorten the script so it fits 1 minute video? And the artificial intelligence will just help you shorten it. So here, I think it created an ad for me. So I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to see how it will do. But basically, I created a very, very good ad within like, not even like 10 minutes, right? So this is the power of a very, very good script. And this is the power of the artificial intelligence. Before AI, this will take me pretty much, I don't know, maybe 3-4 hours to write. But now with the AI, I just have an amazing ad within minutes. And here it could be about you. It could be about a testimonial you have. It could be about somebody on your audience, about somebody you know. It could be about a situation. So you could play a lot with this ad, you know. And here, like, even in this version, it gave us a visual, so you can just edit the ad. Yeah, so it basically gives us the script here, and it gives us like the visual components. So I was a single dad who struggled with sleep. I was exhausted all the time, and I couldn't focus on my work. I tried everything I could think of, but nothing seemed to work. Then I found the Mediterranean diet. It helped me to lose weight, get better sleep, and have more energy. I was finally able to focus on my work and to be the father I wanted to be. So yeah, it's just an amazing way to create ads. I'm gonna include the link under this video so you can copy and paste all the examples, and just you can use ChatGPT to do so. I think this script itself, if you manage to create one very good ad, it could make a lot of money. And just before I end this video training, I want to say that just look around for story-based ads. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.